Test. Good evening. Hopefully everyone could hear me. Go ahead and start the break in just a few moments. I had a few unsold teams I mentioned in the chat. It's a little bit delayed on the chat, but those few unsold teams, I think I'll just eat those cards or I'll offer it to tomorrow's breakers. I have another break scheduled for tomorrow. You probably bidded on it if you saw it. Same exact break, 10 blaster boxes. I'll maybe offer it to those bidders who bid on those teams that didn't sell. If you see there on the left side of your screen, I believe you should be able to see Arizona Diamondbacks, Astros, Mets, Padres, Giants. I'm an Astros fan, so I may keep those Astros cards. It just depends if I don't have them. Uh, if not, I just may just throw them into someone else's pile. Who knows? Um, but I want to get the break started as soon as possible. I'll mute the microphone periodically if you've never done a break with me, just because opening wrappers can be kind of monotonous. I'll try to open at least one blaster box of packs at a time. Mute the microphone, you can come back. I like this format because it allows you to fast forward if you're playing this later and not live streaming it. If you're live streaming and chatting, sometimes if you're trying to chat with me directly, my responses can be kind of delayed. I don't always see them, so I apologize for that. If you don't like my banter, please mute it. Sometimes I talk and it gets kind of annoying. If people don't like that, I understand. Um, but we'll get started in just a few seconds. I do also try to sleeve the big hits, and I try to sort as I go and do a recap at the end. Uh, so without further ado, in the absolute rare occurrence that the break has a power failure or anything like that, what I will do is I record the break as well. I do have battery backups, but I'll usually stop the break shortly after a power outage, and I will finish the break at a later date. I'll try to update Facebook and YouTube to let people know the situation. Crazy enough, the very first break I did had a power outage in good weather. I'm breaking from the Pacific Northwest, the Seattle area. I'm originally from the Gulf Coast, used to power outages, but oddly enough, we have a lot more power outages up here than I ever had living in hurricane world. Mostly, I think that's because of the trees. People don't trim the trees. A lot of overhead wires up here versus buried wires in the south. If you have not opened any heritage this year so far, or done any breaks, I will tell you the correlation's been pretty bad. Disappointing. Correlation, what I mean is the sorting of cards. Sometimes we get the exact same card back to back. I've opened over 300 packs for my own set. All right, let me check the camera angles. Make sure we're good here. And hopefully overhead you can still see. Good deal. If I do miss something, let me know. I'm pretty good about catching the short prints or variations, and Topps does a decent job of flipping those around. Looks like we have a short print, 496. There should land, I think, one in every 3 packs. So we should get quite a few. And I believe Topps this year didn't do the big guns like the Trouts and Otani and the short prints. They do it almost every other year, it seems like. All right, insert 1973 flashback. That is the baseball flashback. Another short print, 457. Going out to Pittsburgh Pirates. Other thing of note, if you haven't opened any packs of Heritage this year, is that there seemed to be some chipping, some pretty bad chipping on the back corner, back edge, top edge, Chrome cards. So if you take a look there, if I see any bad chipping, I'll let you know. But if you take a look, you can kind of see that. Some bad white chipping on the edges. That's not me, folks. That's Topps. Congratulations. All right, that's one of the better short prints. 429, Freddie Freeman. This one goes out to the Atlanta Braves. I know he's a Dodger now, but he's pitching in his Braves uniform. There's a Mike Trout. New age performer Dylan Carlson going to the Cardinals. Second year. All right. First box down. I'll run through those short prints at the very end. We should get quite a few. You should have already noted this, and I tried to note it on the break information. These are the standard retail blaster boxes. They're not Target or Walmart, which means you're searching for the Venezuelan sticker cards. There you go. 1973, which they made about 200 of. They're pretty hard to find. I have not personally pulled or seen one yet. I know some are listed online, but all right, I'll go ahead and mute. Sorry about that. All right, start off with an insert already. New Age performers. Luce Robert. Go a little faster on some of these. I was mentioning to someone else earlier today, I have opened well over 300 packs. Retail and hobby of Heritage. Forced SP. Kim for the Cardinals. Number 490. In those 300 packs, I have only pulled one base Wander Franco. How about that? So if I'm personally due to pull some Wander Francos, it's going to be in this, hopefully. Whoever had the Tampa Bay 1973 baseball flashback. Necro. Matt Peacock. Arizona Diamondbacks, short print. News flashbacks. Bosphorus Bridge. I did sell that news flashback slot separately. You see there. And the Mike Trout Boyhood. It's been a long time since I've gotten 2 cards back to back in packs in a set. They've been a lot better in modern times. But this series, I've even gotten it on hanger boxes for Heritage. 480 short print. Guerrero for the Dodgers. Man, not a big hit there at all. Still waiting for some fire here. Yeah, Relic would be nice. I've only, out of the over 300 packs I've opened, I did pull one French at some point. But, of course, it wasn't not a Mike Trout or anything like that. All right, go ahead and mute the microphone. Maybe just restart your feed on the internet connection. That's all I could think of. Or maybe watch it later if you're having trouble. I connect with a fiber T1 line at 1 gigabit, so I'm lucky enough to have fiber in my area. Sad part is it just recently got that. So taking a look here, I don't see any relics. Short print, 422, San Diego Padres. There's a Wander Franco base card. Finally, man. Apparently, be nice if I could pull. Hey, and there's a Wander Franco New Age Performers. There we go. Can't pull it for myself. At least I pull it for somebody else. Chris Stratton, short print, Pittsburgh Pirates, 487. Short print, 489. Christian Arroyo, Boston Red Sox. Baseball Flashback, 1973. Frank Robinson for the Angels. Roberto Clemente. It's an interesting little insert. It's not an insert, but it's a base card. Interesting that they inserted him into the set. I was surprised when I was going through my checklist. All right, 3 boxes down. We don't have much at all. He's got some Francos, but come on now. All right, mute the microphone real quick. All right, starting out with a Otani base card. Let's leave that. Short print, what do we have here? Ty Cobb, Detroit Tigers. They did throw a couple of these all-time leaders in. It's the first year in a while they've done this for the short print, high numbers. This is 471. 1973 baseball flashback. Willie Mays for the New York Mets. Alex Manoah, 430, short print, going to Toronto. Hey, we got an autograph. Cincinnati Reds. George Foster. Hey, there's some fire finally, some hit. Old timer. George Foster, Cincinnati Reds autograph. This one looks like it is not serial numbered. No. Take a look. And the edges at least look pretty good on this one. Hey, Topps did something right at least. So, Cincinnati Reds. Eric R. Congratulations on the hit. George Foster. Take a look at some of those stats. Can we focus in on that? Probably not too well. Sorry about that. 1972, looks like it wasn't a great year. Hit 200 that year. Oh, if you were at bats, he might have been injured. George Foster, Cincinnati Reds. Good hit there. All right, how about a relic or some chrome? We need some chrome. New Age performer Josiah Gray. Looks like a rough edge on that one too. Take a look in the back. I can't see it, but maybe. That one goes to the Nats. Dylan Carlson, Rookie Cup. Or how about a short print? Those haven't been coming as often. They're harder to find this year because it's not an action short print. It's just an image variation, or there is a short print there, 436, base short print. Kansas City Royals. Hey, at least we got an auto. All right, go ahead and mute. All right, I'm back. Doesn't look to be any relics. Relics are pretty thin this year, but you still noticeable. All right, news flashback. Watergate hearings begin. '401, Anthony Shaw, Cleveland Guardians. As our first short print base. All right, let's get an image variation at least. I'll take another autograph. Well, not me, whoever. Pablo Lopez. Maybe a little edge cut there. Rough. Look at that. That's a ding that I did not do. Take a look. You can see that. Little on the edge there. 467. Pablo. So Miami Marlins. I did not do that. Take a look. That's your wonderful card manufacturer Topps. Make sure that gets sleeved the best I can. Bryce Harper base card. We had Mike Trout. I don't think we've seen a base mount Mike Trout. Had very few of those when I was opening packs. I will say it is nice this year that the French variation, if you haven't noticed, they did number those at least. They usually announce a print run but never number them. This year they did. Boy, had Mike Trout. Danny Duffy, Kansas City Royals, base short print. And if for some reason I do miss an image variation or short print, something like that, of course you're going to get the card. I'll usually catch it when I'm sorting with the back number. They're indicated on the back if it's an error, a team color swap, or an image variation. Sorry about that. Still no relics. 474 short print, Mariano Rivera for the Yankees. (1973) baseball flashback. Wilbur Wood for the Chicago White Sox. Another Brian Shaw, the Cleveland Guardian short print. So I'm talking about some of the collations not been as good. This is 401. I believe we've had that one already. New Age performer Joe Barlow, rookie for the Texas Rangers. Short print Ryan Tepera for the Chicago White Sox, 403. Kuna Jr., base card. Then and now. I haven't gotten very many of these either. I opened my 300 or so packs. Jen Palmer, Robbie Ray. I think I mentioned in the listing this would go to the modern day player first. This one's going to go to the Blue Jays for Robbie Ray. If I happen to get a second card of this exact one, I'll distribute it equally to the Orioles. Just to eliminate some confusion rather than doing a random. Some breakers do the random. This alleviates some of that confusion. All right, I'll go ahead and mute it while I get the rest of these boxes. All right, I'm back. Let's take a look real quick. I want to see the odds of the chromes. Chrome refractor is 1 in 176. Base chrome is 1 in 118. So we got 10, what is it, 8 packs per blaster box, 10 blaster boxes. So we're doing 80 packs. Statistically, we probably shouldn't land a chrome, but we might. See the French text there. I tried to post the odds also. If you want to take a look at the actual, go back to the listing. I posted the odds to help you out as well when you're bidding to get an idea what you should be budgeting your money or expecting in the break. I also try to post a checklist if you want to go back to the listing as well. 489 Arroyo, Christian Arroyo for the Boston Red Sox. That's a regular short print. And the previous breaks I've done, a lot of the people enjoy the idea that I have a checklist to know what they're looking for if they're building their personal team set or what to expect. Another base Franco. Again, some of the chipping on the top edge corner. Bottom edge, just around the edges completely. Hmm. Is that Roberto Clemente base card? Hey, there's a chrome. Joe Ryan, Minnesota Twins, rookie chrome, and that is, yeah, a base chrome. So number to 999. That one is kind of hard to see with the glare there. It looks like it's at 885. I apologize, 885. So that one going out to Minnesota Twins, Joe Ryan, rookie. Congratulations, Minnesota Twins. That is Kendrick H. The last couple there that we didn't look at. Pete Fairbanks, Tampa Bay Rays. Not the Ray you want, but hey, it's a short print. New Age performer Adolis Garcia. .428 Carter Kieboom, Washington Nationals. Short print. All right, I'm back. So we got a Chrome out of this 10 box set so far, and an autograph. We haven't got a Relic. Relic should be actually easier than the other two to pick, so we're due for a Relic. Alex Manoah again, short print for number 430 for Toronto. Acuna base card. New Age Performers Josiah Gray, and the second one of these for the Washington Nationals. I think I mentioned I opened over 300 packs of hobby and retail heritage so far. I did have one hobby box that didn't have a hit. So those of you who do breaks with hobby boxes, they're screwed up on those as well. Ty Cobb again, short print for Detroit Tigers, 471. That's the second one of those. So just be aware if you buy into a hobby box break sometimes. I mean, it's always out there, that chance, but this year especially. Then and now, this one's going to go to the Padres. I mentioned it in the break information. Then and now cards are going to go to the modern player. In this case, it's Fernando Tatis. So the Padres are going to get that. Then and now. Guerrero base card. '418 short print. Cody Hewer. Sorry about that. Chicago Cubs. Down to our last two blaster boxes. Come on, where's that relic at? In past years, I have had better luck pulling autographs over relics in some of the hobby boxes. But nothing. No big money yet. My personal pulls. Just got recent word that they are going to release 2021 Big League. Believe it or not, that is crazy. Topps is going to release a 2021 product in 2022. Almost a complete year behind schedule. Topps cannot turn down the dollar, that's for sure. My theory was that with that product, if you follow baseball and the hobby, my theory was that product actually has some collector boxes that have action figures in it. And I believe the supply chain issues with China caused that delay. I've heard that from other people. Wasn't my own thought. Not that smart. But it seems to be the most logical one. Hey, there's our relic. Looks like we got a relic in this. At least one. So there we go. It seems very crazy. So be on the lookout for breaks. I don't know how much I'll be getting, or really how much interest there really would be. 2021 product in 2022. I mean, that's kind of rough. I really enjoy Big League. That's a shame. It's one of my favorite products, especially for value related. Not an opening day fan for a value product. 427. The Turtle will end the studio for Minnesota Twins. As far as I know, I think they're still doing the full release. I wonder if it's going to hit retail stores. I'm sure Topps has contracts and agreements where they have to release so many products those retail big box stores. Flashbacks 1973, Hank Aaron for the Atlanta Braves. That is a shame because I really enjoyed the Big League product. When they lowered the amount of cards last year in the set, I think it really started to take off with collectors. People enjoyed it a little bit more. It was too difficult to put together before. All right, we got a relic coming up. Let's see what it is. Short print, Patino, Tampa Bay Rays. Soto base card. All right, here's our relic. It goes to Hosmer. Ooh, a stripe there. San Diego Padres. Unnumbered. Clubhouse relic. Take a look at the edges and see. Maybe a little bit of a surface. Some indentations or something going on there. Maybe the edge there, perforation. See the bottom edge below the... Come on, Topps. I will say this. You can submit damaged cards. They are pretty crazy about the rules you have to go through and hoops you have to go through the jump. Submitting a form with Topps. They have a card. They will replace it quickly. Other than that, they're now saying it takes up to 8 months. That's crazy. That's Panini times. That's why I don't deal with Panini. But Monopoly, they can do whatever they want. India Rookie Cup. New Age performer Urias. He got off to a slow start so far this year, but hopefully he can bounce back for the Dodgers. .443, Matt Harvey, Baltimore Orioles. All right, our last blaster box. So far in the 10 blaster boxes, 80 packs, we have got one chrome base card, one autograph, one relic. Our last blaster box, last 8 packs of this break. Join me again tomorrow, same bat time, same bad channel, for another break. 10 more blaster boxes base retail. If you're putting together sets, blaster box is probably the best value. If you're looking for guaranteed hits, of course, a hobby box is going to get you that guaranteed hit. Well, in most cases, guaranteed. Do a quick recap of notable base cards and inserts after this. News flashbacks. Paris Peace Accord is signed. Tyler Rogers, San Francisco Giants, short print, 433. New Age performer Juan Soto to the Washington Nationals. Base Juan Soto. Something like this that normally never occurs, even though it's an insert and a base card. But I've had two base cards back to back before in multiple packs. New Age performer Joe Barlow, another one of those. It's the second one we've pulled so far. Texas Rangers. Charlie Culberson, Texas Rangers short print, 479. That is it. 10 blaster box broke. No tremendous hits, but we did get one relic, one chrome, and one autograph card. That is better than odds. No 1-of-1 Mike Trout, sorry. Go through a quick recap of the hits. Try to combine some of these. All right, New Age performer Juan Soto, Urias, 2 Josiah Grays, Adolis Garcia. Here's your Wander Franco New Age performer. Luis Robert, Dylan Carlson, another Joe Barlow, 2 Joe Barlows. New Splash Black slot. Got 3 cards. It was a cheap slot anyway, but hey, if you're building a set, you still need these. Watergate Begins, Phosphorus Bridge, and Paris Peace Accord is signed. Then and Now. Looks like I only got... Did I only get one? I had 2. No? Oh, yeah, I did have 2. Take it back. But 2 Then and Nows. Robbie Ray, Blue Jays. Fernando Tatis Jr. of Padres. So you only got 1 of each. It'll go to the modern team. Flashbacks. Baseball Flashbacks 1973. Hank Aaron goes to the Atlanta Braves. That's an interesting red White Sox uniform for Wilbur Wood. Willie Mays in a New York Mets uniform. Frank Robinson in a California Angels uniform. Necro, Atlanta Braves, and Pirates. Roberto Clemente. As I mentioned earlier, Clemente is also in the base card set because he did retire in 73. Let's see other things. We did pull 2 base Francos, which in my experience is incredible, and a base Ohtani. Hosmer, base Relic. Joe Ryan, chrome card, rookie. 885 out of 999, going to Minnesota. And George Foster, Cincinnati Reds rookie, not rookie, old timer autograph. ROAGF, George Foster. From Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Have relatives there. Cincinnati Reds. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you hanging with me on the break. Any questions, let me know. Tomorrow, starting same time, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, we'll do 10 more boxes. Hopefully we have some more good stuff, like some autographs and relics and chrome. Those of you who bought into both breaks, some of you actually paid separately. So you paid 2 shipping charges. I'm going to drop you an email and let you know options if you want me to partially refund the shipping, ship them all together in that case, or if you want me to ship them in 2 separate packages, I can do that as well. I should have this sorted in the next few hours, these ready to go out, but I understand that people did purchase in 2 separate breaks, and I guess preferably you'd want it shipped together. Just less risk the post office can lose an item. But I will send emails out and ask you your options if you want to do that. Other than that, thank you very much. See you again tomorrow.